Steve Wilkos Show. I'm desperate to clear my name. We're stepping into a situation so tense, even Steve had to take a moment before raising his voice. From the second the guest walked onto the stage, you could feel the pressure, his body language stiff, eyes darting, and every word sounding like he'd waited months to finally say it out loud. Now, as I watched this unfold, one thing became instantly clear. This wasn't your typical he said, she said. This felt like a person fighting to breathe after being buried alive by accusations. He kept repeating, "I just want the truth," and you could tell it wasn't a performance. It was raw desperation. But Steve does not let emotions cloud reality. The man breaks through excuses like a hammer through drywall. So when Steve started asking direct questions, no fluff, no friendly tone, the whole room got quiet. Even the audience stopped reacting for a moment. That's when you know the truth is getting close. And honestly, even I felt the intensity through the screen. But the most dramatic moment of part one is when Steve reveals details the guest didn't expect him to know. You could see the panic flash across his face. Was it guilt? Was it fear? Or was it just someone overwhelmed after being accused for so long? By the end of this segment, we still don't know the full truth, but Steve's energy tells us we're about to get the real story, one way or another. Stick around, because part two is where everything explodes. Alright, part two picks up right where things got heated. Steve walking back on stage holding the lie detector results like they were a loaded weapon. And you know how Steve is. When he has those papers in his hand, somebody's world is about to change forever. The accused is sitting there trying to stay calm, but his leg is bouncing, his hands are fidgeting, and he keeps glancing toward the backstage hallway like he's hoping someone will rescue him. Meanwhile, Steve is pacing, staring him down, building the tension second by second. Classic Wilkos style. Before revealing the results, Steve gives him one last chance. "Is there anything you want to say before I read this?" And honestly, that's the moment that separates the innocent from the guilty. Innocent people usually stand tall, guilty people start rambling. Here, he started rambling. A lot. Now here's where the emotional twist kicks in. When Steve finally reads the results, the entire energy in the room flips instantly. The audience gasps, the accuser starts crying, and the accused, well, his reaction is something you need to see to believe. It's one of those moments where you aren't sure if you're witnessing relief, shame, or shock. Steve doesn't hold back either. He steps right up, confronts him, and gives that signature, "You're not going to come on my stage and lie" speech. And honestly, that's why we love this show. It's raw, it's brutal, and it forces the truth out whether people like it or not. By the end, relationships are shattered, reputations rebuilt or destroyed, and Steve once again proves why he is the master of exposing the truth. Thank you very much.